Happy new month. It's the month of love and possibility. And I welcome you into the month of love and possibility. And we want to look at a revamp, right? How you can be able to revamp and then stop the mindset of new month, new me. There's nothing new under the sun. So let's change the mindset and how you can revamp in order to gain momentum, to ignite and activate love and possibilities made available for you in this month. Welcome to another episode of Life Unscripted. In Life Unscripted, we show you how you can be able to become a student for life over academic session for optimum and so. We believe that life is unscripted, but you only need a pen and a paper to actually write your script. And so, if it is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And if it's your first time on Facebook, go ahead and click on that follow button because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And I'm going to share with you why in this series. Now, a lot of people are so excited. They are so excited about this particular new month, but are they willing to be able to explore all that it is in this new month? Because this new month is also new work. And you know what momentum is all about? Momentum has to do with energy and timing. How you can be able to improve your energy space and the time at which you compel results. I know that you have 2025 goals, but I know that you are able to chunk it to a monthly goal. But one of the things I want to help you do today is to be able to ignite your energy, to be able to explore all that it is in this new month. First thing I recommend, I'm just going to share two with you. First thing I recommend is you review your relationships, because one of the things you need to understand is for you to have the access to strategy, you need to understand who has the strategy. So most of the setbacks you have, most of the targets you did not meet might be as a result of people around you, because it is your net worth that determines your network, but it is your network that expands your net worth. Understand the difference. Your net worth are those intrinsic values, everything that incorporates that. Because of the level of the person you are determines the person that you attract. But what multiplies that which you have attracted is that particular network, right? And that particular network is now what expands and multiply that net worth that you have actually built. That's why there is advantage in numbers when it comes to advancement. So one of the things you need to do in order to gain momentum, to embrace all that it is in this new month, is to actually review your relationships. Who were you able to meet? What did they bring into your life? What did you even bring to the table? Are you the cause of them not multiplying the effect of you in that particular time? You need to be able to take yourself back, because I agree with John Maxwell when he said, experience is not the best teacher. Experience is not the best teacher. Evaluated experience is. So evaluate your relationships. Look at where you did not position well. Look at how you did not project yourself in that network. Look at the attributes you need to improve on so that you can improve your relationships. Look at those things and begin to reconnect, right? Once you review your relationship, you will know who to reach out to next. You will know who to apologize to. You will know the relationships to end. You will know the relationships to continue, and it will now lure you to the kind of relationship you need to start. So that way you are able to ignite the season of love, so you can truly love, because you have come into this consciousness of, okay, I now know what I'm looking for, and I have the clarity of my message. I now understand that it is my fault here and I'm willing to develop it. So I need a relationship to help me, to keep me accountable into these things so that I can be able to improve on that. That way you love more. That way you activate more possibilities that are going to be probable to you this particular month. And of course, that is going to bring you a lot of results. All right. So, second thing you want to pay attention to is to review your feelings. Most of the time, we do not understand what passion is. We see passion as just what we love. Sometimes what we hate. Sometimes what we don't love. Sometimes what irritates us, sometimes what we're afraid of, can give us the momentum, can give us the passion that we need to be able to compel results. That is why when you are angry that the village people are looking for you, that is how you invest that anger in the prayer session, you will see what is going to happen to you. Why? It is because of the passion at which you came, right? So you don't always have to be excited to come to God. You also need to be angry to actually come and find expression. So most of the times, when we look at our finance, we know the level of what we grew. But the problem with people is that when they are reviewing all these things, they just focus on not meeting their target and forgetting that they have grown. And you remember, a goal is not what you achieve. A goal is who you become. So that's why most of the times, even when you set targets, you are not meant to achieve them. Most of the time, you even go above them. You are meant to achieve them. Yes, that is your expectation. But you can actually be able to achieve even more that you have become. And most of the times, based on God's timing and His plans, maybe that is not the right target for you, but you have been able to grow to a particular point. That's why people say, my monthly goals I did not meet. It's not goal you did not meet, it's your target that you set for yourself you did not achieve, but you actually grew. There's a level of increase that has come into your life. All right. You want to pay attention to that, right? So when you are reviewing your finances, because you see money, you see finance, right? It's one of the captivating factor of anger, happiness, right? When you look at your income, how much money came in, how much people get to know, when I review your income, let me use the word income because when I talk about finance, I don't just want you to focus on money. I also want you to focus on the income because the more leads the potential leads you have, and the more you grow in your sales skill, is the potentiality of you converting them to your actual clients. So when you have more leads, when you have more partners, when you have more collaborators, when you have more volunteers, when you see, even when you get your bank statement and you see that you did not make much, but you had more people come into your space, it's an income. So when you review all of those things, you see where to put more effort, where to put this, because see, you cannot actually fight the devil you don't know. So you need to be able to come into the consciousness. Who is this devil that I'm even fighting? When you get to know the devil, then you can know how to penetrate that devil. That's why even when devil wants to work against you, he will use your friend. Because of what? That friend knows you to an extent. So it's better you get to know the level of your income, right? What are the level of people that are coming into my space? How because when you see that you have a lot of people, but it's not reflecting in your bank account, you now know that you need to improve on your sales skill. You need to improve on the way you project your message. You need to improve on projecting your values. You need to be able to improve those things. Or maybe it's a system and structure thing. It can be a tool. It can be a two sets problem. It can be a team problem. It can be different things. But you going back to review your income, to review your finances is going to open up a whole new level for you. And it's going to give you an energy. No, this thing is not meant to be like this. You get angry and you get to work. So see, let me tell you, life is unscripted. You only need that discipline. Discipline is not built by convenience. As a matter of fact, in the realm of discipline, that is why your father or your mom beat you mercilessly so that you can be able to make your papers. So in the level of discipline, it is not convenient. You have to be able to be blunt and honest with yourself in whatever thing you are doing, so that you know that I think that I can do better, but this result is not replicating what I'm doing. What is the problem? When you now look at it, you can now come from a point of freshness, because like I told you, new month is not new me, it's new mind, new life. And so when you now come into the consciousness of that, you will begin to celebrate freshness. You always have the energy to go all out, because now you know what the problem is and now you know what you're working on. And with that, you can be able to make progress rather than just making movement, right? So when you come into your mind space the next time, you're not coming to share content as usual. You are coming with fresh content. Fresh, not new content, but fresh content, because there is a level of understanding and awareness that you have gotten into. So it's an amazing thing, right? It's amazing. It's amazing how this thing is going to change a lot of things. So you work at peak performance and be able to achieve business fulfillment or whatever thing that you intend to do, because you are aware that this is where the problem is coming from. Because you took your time to meditate, you took your time to review, you took your time to evaluate, you took your time to ask yourself honest and blunt questions of what went wrong and whatever it is. Even as you are asking that, you also review your relationship. And when you are revealing that, you can actually reach out to ask questions, right? Because you can't review just on your own and all of that and just trust your mind in everything. You can actually reach out and be able to find out, so that you don't assume, because assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. So if you want to become a confident global champions, that is why we are building them, because they need to come into a sequence and a structured kind of called to be. It is not for everyone. It is for dedicated entrepreneurs and transiting executives who are willing to become. We engage clarity sessions, and that is why we set up a system for monthly master classes where we give you accountability structure, because we understand that you can grow at your own pace. We also have special coaching program with the founder right on your screen that could have cost you a lot, but you are going to get that. It's one of the advantages. We also have specialized resources from our library that is going to help you work sequentially and in a structure that helps you to become that which you are called to be. And as you are gaining clarity, you are working progressively and not just making moves. So you want to build momentum. We have people of like minds, entrepreneurs like you, transiting executives like you that are building competence and they are building credible connections right in that space. You want to be make the impact of that new relationship. You want to start connecting with those sets of persons. You want to come into a community whereby you share the same kind of belief and values that is going to help you and equate you and give you a state of mind to actually live the new life you have realized for yourself. It is time to type CDC in the comment section and my team is going to reach out to you. Of course, you know the value you see on your screen is not going to last. Of course, our values keep increasing and it keeps upgrading. The essence is that this particular love season, it is my gift to you to actually take the discounted offer this particular period. And of course, the account details are right there. And whatever it is, if you have questions, of course, my students have amazing results. And if you want to know about their experience, we have Confident Global Champions experience. Go to my YouTube channel and then type CGC experience. You're going to find a playlist where a few of my students are able to talk about their impact based on what Confident Global Champions. We also have so many, not even in the video format, they are written format, they are voice note, there are a lot of things, a lot of results that we have. We have someone who have even traveled to the Middle East, to Qatar, people that have traveled to Canada based on the fact that they gain clarity to be able to go into the course of their life beyond course of study, and they are making waves in all of these things. We have seen people living their dream lives here, and it is time for you to live a life by design and not by default. And it's time for you to take the action today. If you want to have one-on-one conversation with me, of course, go ahead and hit the link on my bio if you're watching on Facebook, or hit the link in the description of my YouTube channel. Let's have that conversation and take it to a whole new level. I hope you maximize and express the love that comes after you review your relationships. And I can't wait to be able to share your testimony to the world. I still remain your friend and your go-to-get edupreneur and the founder of Confident Global Champions Network, Mrs. 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃, and of course, your host in Life Unscripted. And don't forget that it is time to actually live a life you are proud of and not the one people recommend. Till then, see you on the other side. Bye for now.